Right now, crews are working to pull the wreckage of a train that derailed, sending a train car into a river. Katu has details on the chemicals it was carrying and concerns locals have about the bridge that collapsed. Emergency responders are still trying to figure out what exactly caused that bridge to suddenly collapse just south of downtown Corvallis, sending a train car into the Marys River. Katu's Victor Park joins us live in studio now with more on what neighbors are worried about. Victor?
In fact, Barry, fortunately, no one was hurt, but several concerns are being raised about the derailment. First, if those chemicals are impacting the river, but also some locals have been worried about this happening after a fire broke out underneath that bridge a few years ago.
Some kind of train incident where there's some kind of spill. We're getting the fire department en route.
A rail car clings onto what's left of a train bridge in Corvallis.
I heard a big old boom, and then the house shook.
The train stopped just feet away from Raymond Eveleth's backyard.
It was kind of scary because I never had the house shake before.
This is video captured by Tim Smith, who runs a Facebook scanner page. You can see a container submerged in the water.
This is probably the biggest story that we've ever covered on there.
An official tells K2 the bridge collapsed while a 19-car train was traveling over it. Investigators say the car was carrying urea. That is a chemical often used for fertilizer, cosmetics, and skincare products. Northwest firefighters and Ecological Recovery Company are putting what they call containment booms in the nearby Marys River to filter any potentially leaked materials. But this is not the first time the bridge has faced trouble. A few years ago, the trestle caught fire and took crews nearly 9 hours to put out.
There was a pretty major fire on that bridge, and I know the pictures I saw of it at the time that the bridge was pretty well engulfed all the way across.
Now, it's unclear what caused that fire in 2022 or the bridge to collapse on Saturday. Locals say they noticed people camping underneath for some time.
The homeless live back there, so they build fires.
And although an investigation into why the bridge collapsed is underway, the railroad company says it's likely due to a structural failure. All right, and by the way, crews say they are working to recover the cars from the river tonight, but that is a long and complicated process. In fact, it could take days before we learned what caused that bridge to collapse. In the meantime, DEQ tells K2 there is no danger to the water system, that the chemicals in those containers should dissipate before it enters the Willamette River. Amtrak service is not impacted. In studio, I'm Victor Park, K2 News.
Good information, Victor. Thank you.